Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I welcome you all to our online teaching academy, Ekalaiva. Let us move to our session today. Okay. So this is the part 2 of our lesson or organ system. In our previous part, we have seen about the definition of digestion and what is happening inside the digestive system. In this part, we are going to see about the different organs involved in the process of digestion. So that is digestive organs. Okay. So this chapter gives an overview of the structure of digestive system, their function and specific role in digestion. Okay. So before seeing the digestive organs, I would like to say the different organs which are involving in the process of digestion. Digestion starts in digestive tract, that is alimentary canal. The other name of digestive tract is alimentary canal. So alimentary canal starts with buccal cavity and ends in anus. The other name of mouth. The other name of mouth is oral cavity or buccal cavity. Okay. So we put a food item inside our mouth. So let us see what is happening inside our mouth. So with the help of our teeth, we crush the food, we chew the food, and then inside the mouth, the food gets converted into mushy like paste. Okay. So that mushy appearance is called as bolus. So mouth is the entry point of the digestive system. We intake food inside our mouth. We crush and we chew the food with the help of teeth, and we have several types of teeth inside our mouth. There are 4 types of human teeth. They are incisor, canine, premolar and molar. An adult human being has 32 teeth inside mouth. Let us see the different types of teeth one by one in detail. Here the front 4 teeth are called as incisor. Behind incisor, canines are present. And next to canines, we have 2 premolar teeth on either side. So totally we have 4 premolar, that is 2 plus 2. And next to premolar, teeth called molar. Molars are present. So we have 3 molars on either side. So 3 plus 3, 6. Totally we have 4 incisors in the lower jaw and in the upper jaw, 2 canines in lower jaw and 2 canines in upper jaw, and 4 premolar in lower jaw and 4 premolar in upper jaw, and 6 molar in lower jaw and 6 molar in upper jaw. So incisor we have 8 totally, plus canine we have 2 on the lower jaw and 2 on the upper jaw, so totally 4. And premolar we have 4 in the lower jaw and 4 in the upper jaw, totally 8. And molar we have 6 in the lower jaw and 6 in the upper jaw, so totally we have 12. Overall we have 32 teeth inside our mouth. Let us see one by one. So the front 4 teeth located at the center, this is canine. So the front 4 teeth which is located at the center are called incisor, totally 8 in number, and they are like tiny chisel, and these incisor helps in biting the food, cutting the food and chopping the food. Incisor helps in biting, cutting and chopping the food items. Next, let us see about canines. So, canines are 4 in number, like 2 in the lower jaw and 2 in the upper jaw. Pointed teeth beside the incisors are called as canines. Canines are pointed teeth which is present beside incisor. So, they are 4 in number. So, 2 in the upper jaw and 2 in the lower jaw. So, totally 4 canines in human mouth, and it helps in tearing the food. So, canines are very sharp, it has sharp point, so it helps in tearing the food. Next, let us see about premolars. Premolars are present before molars, so that is why it is called as premolar teeth, and which is present next to canine and before molar. So, they are 4 in number, 4 in the lower jaw and 4 in the upper jaw. So, here 2 and here 2. So, totally 4 in the lower jaw plus 4 in the upper jaw, totally 8 premolars. These premolars are bigger, stronger and they are very thick, which helps in grinding the food into liquidity mixture. And then it helps in grinding the food, it makes the food item mushy and very soft. Next is molars. Next to premolars, molars are present. So, next to these are premolars. So, these molars are present next to premolars. So, molars have broad chewing surface. They have broad chewing surface with multiple cusps, and they are 12 in number. The last set of 2 teeth, that is these 2, they are called as wisdom teeth. So, the last set of 2 teeth at the upper and lower jaw is called as wisdom teeth, and it helps in grinding the food. So, molars and premolars are helping in grinding the food. So, we have 4 types of teeth. They are incisors, canines, premolar and molar. Incisor helps in cutting and cutting the food, and then canines for tearing the food. Molars and premolars helps in grinding the food items. The next organ which involves in the process of digestion is tongue. Tongue helps to taste the food, and we have taste bud inside the tongue which helps in recognizing different tastes of food, and it also helps to swallow the food, and it mixes the food with saliva. Saliva is also a digestive juice which is secreted from salivary gland, and we will see about it later, and tongue helps in mixes the food with saliva. Tongue helps in mixes the food with saliva, and it helps to push the food from mouth to stomach. It helps to push the food from mouth to stomach through a pipe called food pipe. The other name of food pipe is esophagus. And next, let us see about salivary glands. So, salivary glands helps to secrete saliva. Saliva is one of the digestive juices, and which helps in partial digestion of food inside the mouth. So, this is the picture of salivary gland. So, here salivary gland. This salivary glands are present. Okay. So, these salivary glands are present between teeth and tongue. So, when we take food inside, salivary gland starts to secrete. Even when we see any food that we like most, our salivary glands start to secrete. So, secrete saliva when seeing or sniffing our favorite food. So, and saliva like it helps to make the food soft. So, tongue, it mixes the food with saliva and makes it very soft. partial digestion takes place in mouth itself. Okay, next we are going to see about food pipe or esophagus. Okay, so here we take our food, and food from mouth to stomach reaches through esophagus. The other name of esophagus is food pipe. Okay, so it is a long muscular tube. So it is a long muscular tube, and it connects mouth to stomach, and the size is about 10 inches long or 25 centimeter. The size of food pipe or esophagus is 10 inches long or 25 centimeters. It helps to squeeze the food and push the food down from mouth to stomach. And next we are going to see about stomach. It is a J-shaped organ which is present inside our body. It is a stretchy muscular bag-like structure. Our stomach is a stretchy muscular bag-like structure. Okay, and the shape is like the letter J. It involves in mixing, churning and mashing the food. Stomach involves in mixing, churning and mashing the food. It converts the food particle into liquidity mixture. It converts the food particle into liquidity mixture. With the help of gastric juices which is secreted in the walls of the stomach. With the help of some gastric juices which is secreted inside the walls of the stomach. And then these gastric juices are like digestive juice, that is gastric juice, and HCl. So HCl, that is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid helps to kill bacteria which is present in food we eat. So stomach is a stretchy muscular bag-like organ, and its shape will be like letter J. It involves in mixing, churning and mashing of food, and it releases some gastric juices and also hydrochloric acid which helps in killing of germs, that is bacteria which is present in our food item. Next, food from stomach is pushed to small intestine. Okay. So next we are going to see about small intestine. So small intestine is a long tube. It is a long tube, and the length will be like 22 feet or nearly 7 meter. So the length of the small intestine is 22 feet or 7 meter long. And near the small intestine you have liver. So this is liver. So under liver, gallbladder. So liver secretes bile juice. And this gallbladder acts as a warehouse or storehouse of this bile juice. So bile juice are secreted from the liver which will be stored in gallbladder. And near the small intestine, or that above the small intestine, there is an organ called pancreas. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice. So both these bile juice and pancreatic juice helps in digestion inside the small intestine. Even though this liver, gallbladder and pancreas are not a part of digestive system, these organs secrete some digestive juices which are associated with digestive system. So we can say that liver and pancreas are not a part of digestive system, but the juice they secrete, it helps in digestion inside the small intestine. And then here in small intestine, digestion is completed. So after the digestion is over, the food items are getting converted into nutrients, so that after digestion is over, the nutrients will be absorbed into the bloodstream through the thin walls of the small intestine. Okay, so small intestine is a long thin tube. The size, that is the length is 22 feet long and nearly it is 7 meter, and it produces like liver. Above the small intestine there is an organ called liver. It produces bile juice that helps to absorb fat, and below that gallbladder is there, and it stores the bile juice, so it serves as a warehouse or a storehouse. It stores the bile until our body needs it. Next is pancreas. Pancreas make juice that helps the body to digest the fats and proteins. After the digestion is over in the small intestine, the food items, that is not the food items, the leftover food items are pushed into large intestine. So after spending almost 4 hours in the small intestine, food becomes a watery mixture, and all the nutrients are being absorbed by the bloodstream, that is being absorbed into the bloodstream through the thin walls of small intestine. The leftover food will be pushed to the large intestine, and the size of the length of the large intestine is about 5 feet long. So the length is 5 feet long, and water is absorbed inside the large intestine. I already told that, so digestion is over in small intestine, the leftover food is pushed into large intestine wherein water is absorbed. And again the waste product from large intestine is stored in rectum, and these waste product can be pushed out through anus. Okay, so this is about digestive system and about the digestive organs. So since digestion is very important part of our body, we have to keep our digestive system healthy. So what to do to have a healthy digestive system? We can intake, we have to drink enough water. That intake of water should be more. So we should take the intake of water and healthy drinks, and we should eat more fruits, salads, sprouts, fiber rich food, and we also have to chew our food properly in order to have healthy digestion, and we should avoid junk food, we should not drink aerated drinks, etc. Okay, now let us see a small recapitulation about the digestion. So digestion starts in mouth. Inside mouth we have different types of teeth, and we have tongue which helps in digestion. Next, this is salivary gland which secretes saliva, which helps in partial digestion inside the mouth. Next, food from mouth will be pushed to stomach through an organ called esophagus. It is also called as food pipe. And stomach, inside stomach, the food material gets converted into liquidity mixture, and from stomach the food will be pushed to small intestine where the digestion completes. Again the leftover food sent to large intestine where water is absorbed, and then the waste material stored in rectum and pushed out through anus. I hope digestion is clear. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest update. Thank you.